Imagine you have a lemonade stand and you sell your yummy lemonade to your friends. Now, let's say some of your friends start bringing lemonade from another guy's stand across the street. That guy's lemonade is super cheap, so everyone wants it instead of yours. You might say, "Hey, if you bring that other lemonade here, you have to pay me a little extra money." That extra money is like a tariff. It's a special fee you charge to make the outside lemonade cost more, so your lemonade looks like a better deal. The end goal of Donald Trump's tariffs, as reflected in his administration's policies and statements in 2025, appears to be multifaceted, aiming to reshape the U.S. economy and its global trade relationships. Trump has consistently framed tariffs as a tool to encourage companies to relocate production to the United States, thereby revitalizing American industries like steel, automotive, and electronics. The idea is to make imported goods more expensive, incentivizing firms to reshore manufacturing and create jobs. For example, policies targeting auto imports aim to bring engine and transmission production back to U.S. soil, potentially leading to significant job growth in these sectors.
I have watched my entire life, I have watched plant after plant after plant in Detroit and in the metro Detroit area close. There are now plants sitting idle. There are now plants that are underutilized. And Donald Trump's policies are going to bring product back into those underutilized plants. There's going to be new investment. There's going to be new plants built. And the UAW members, and I brought 20 of them with me, they're sitting right over here. We support Donald Trump's policies on tariffs 100%. So, Mr. President, we can't thank you enough. And in 6 months or a year, we're going to begin to see the benefits. I can't wait to see what's happening 3 or 4 years down the road. Thank you, Mr. President.
A key focus is addressing America's large and persistent goods trade deficit, which exceeded $1.2 trillion in 2024. By imposing tariffs, Trump seeks to reduce reliance on foreign imports and rebalance trade, arguing that this strengthens economic sovereignty and protects American workers from unfair trade practices like currency manipulation or high foreign tariffs. Trump's reciprocal tariffs are designed to pressure other countries into lowering their own trade barriers. The strategy involves matching or exceeding the tariffs that trading partners impose on U.S. exports, with the goal of leveling the playing field. This is evident in the varying rates, such as 34% on China or 20% on the EU, intended to mirror or counter what those nations charge the U.S.
In other words, they charge us, we charge them less. So how can anybody be upset? They will be, because we never charge anybody anything, but now we're going to charge. European Union, they're very tough, very, very tough traders. You think of European Union, very friendly. They rip us off. It's so sad to see. It's so pathetic. 39%, we're going to charge them 20%, so we're charging them essentially half. Vietnam, great negotiators, great people. They like me, I like them. The problem is they charge us 90%. We're going to charge them 46% tariff. Taiwan, where they took all of our computer chips and semiconductors. We used to be the king, right? We were everything. We had all of it. Now we have almost none of it, except the biggest company is coming in. We're going to end up with almost 40%. Lee Zeldin's working to get their approvals. And it's an amazing company. Mr. Wei, of one of the great companies of the world, actually. They're coming in from Taiwan, and they're going to build one of the biggest plants in the world, maybe the biggest for that. But 64%, we're going to charge them 32%. Japan, very, very tough, great people. And again, I don't blame the people for doing it. I think they're very smart in doing it. I blame the people that sat right in that Oval Office, right over there.
Tariffs are also pitched as a means to raise funds for the U.S. government, potentially offsetting tax cuts or even replacing income taxes in an ambitious vision. Estimates suggest that a 10% universal tariff could generate $2 trillion over a decade, while higher rates could yield more, though this conflicts with the reshoring goal if imports decline significantly. These goals are not without tension. For instance, raising revenue through tariffs could undermine reshoring if fewer goods are imported, and widespread tariffs risk retaliation, higher consumer prices, and potential economic slowdown. Trump's approach seems to treat tariffs as both a means and an end, reflecting a long-standing belief, dating back to the 1980s, that they can enrich the U.S. at the expense of trading partners. Whether this gamble pays off remains debated, with supporters citing potential long-term industrial growth and critics warning of inflation and trade wars. That's all for the news today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a fantastic day.